I was in the doctor's waiting area when my cell phone buzzed. It was my sole child, Angela. Her tone was odd, distant as she announced, "Mom, we're heading to Europe tomorrow. I've already sold off your seaside cottage and your vehicle. We required the funds. Goodbye." She ended the call abruptly. After 45 years of nurturing her, making sacrifices, she tossed me aside like trash. Yet, I inhaled deeply and grinned, knowing there was a secret my beloved daughter was unaware of. I'm Antonia Brooks, aged 71. Up until then, I believed I understood my daughter completely. I'd lost my husband 6 months prior. Robert died from a cardiac arrest during our routine breakfast, just like we'd shared for 45 years. That day, he'd poured my coffee with cream and prepared toast. As usual, he kissed my forehead and whispered, "Good morning, darling." Those became his final words. Afterward, Angela seemed more involved in my life, or so I assumed. She visited thrice weekly, assisted with burial plans, and joined me for shopping trips. She even urged me to get a routine medical exam. "Mom, you must look after yourself better now that you're by yourself," she'd say with a grin I mistook for affection, but now realize was self-serving. The seaside cottage had been our haven for decades. Robert and I purchased it when Angela was 15. Through years of effort and scrimping, summers there created lasting memories, holidays, birthdays, family gatherings. Angela introduced her partners, then her spouse Edward. I'd prepare meals, tidy up, and handle laundry. It was our cherished custom. I never imagined she'd view it merely as cash. And the car, that vintage Ford truck Robert treated like family. He'd clean it every weekend, maintain it meticulously, and always park it under the oak tree's shadow. Angela knew its sentimental value to me. It still carried his essence in the upholstery. After she disconnected, I remained in that stiff emerald chair amid other patients. For the first time in ages, no tears came. A peculiar serenity washed over me, absent since Robert's passing. In that instant, a forgotten memory resurfaced. 3 days before his death, Robert gave me a brown folder. "Antonia, store this in your nightstand drawer. If anything happens to me, open it later, when you're prepared." I'd stashed it away without much consideration. Amid grief and formalities post-funeral, it slipped my mind. But it awaited me at home. The nurse summoned me for my appointment. The physician checked me and declared I was fit for my age, advising more relaxation and improved nutrition. I agreed politely, but my thoughts wandered to the folder, Angela's icy demeanor, and how Edward likely orchestrated it all. He'd always resented me, seeing me as an inconvenience. I exited the clinic and strolled to the bus station. No car anymore, per Angela. While waiting, a smile crept onto my face. There was irony in this ordeal. My daughter believed she'd strip me bare, but Robert, my prudent Robert, had always anticipated the future. The bus came, and I took a window seat, observing the urban landscape. Homes, shops, hurried folks with their hidden sorrows and mysteries. I had mine too, soon to unfold. Upon arriving home, I headed directly to my bedroom, retrieved the folder from the drawer, right where I'd placed it. My fingers shook as I held it. Robert's precise script spelled my name on the cover. I settled on our shared bed of decades and breathed deeply. Dusk fell, shadows enveloping the familiar space, no longer intimidating. I unsealed it carefully, like unveiling a present. Its contents would alter everything. What lay inside stunned me. Legal papers, titles, financial records, and a personal note from Robert. Tears welled as I read his script. "Dearest Antonia, if this reaches you, I'm gone. Pardon my secrecy, I aim to shield you from stress. Through the years, I grew our savings via real estate and ventures. Beyond the cottage, we own 6 more assets, including the complex where Angela and Edward reside. Plus, stakes in 3 firms worth far beyond imagination. You're wealthy, my dear, always have been, now officially." My hands quivered scanning the files. Deeds for homes in various districts, a city center loft, a modest seaside inn, and yes, the 20-floor residence tower Angela occupied. Robert had owned it quietly for a decade, under a company I was unaware of, and I was its sole heir. Bank balances from unknown accounts showed staggering sums. Robert drove buses for 40 years but was evidently a shrewd financier. Every saved cent, every compromise, he'd amplified discreetly, keeping me in the dark. His letter clarified the concealment to avoid burdening me, and to prevent Angela from altering due to wealth. Our daughter, Antonia, if aware of our fortune, might shift. I want her affection for us, not our possessions. The irony stung. She'd forsaken us assuming poverty when abundance abounded. Sleepless that night, I wandered the home, caressing worn furnishings Angela once mocked as dated. I gazed at wall photos, especially one of her at 5, giggling on Robert's knee. What became of that innocent child? When did greed consume her? Morning brought another call from Angela, her voice softer, yet I'd grown cautious of such fluctuations. Mom, how are things? We transferred your portion from the sales. It's modest, but it'll tide you over while seeking something compact. My portion? I inquired evenly. Yes, Mom. We couldn't abandon you entirely. 30% seemed equitable. We need the rest for our European venture. Edward's got a prime opportunity. 3% of my belongings. How kind. I see. When do you depart? This afternoon. Luggage packed. Away at least half a year, longer if successful. But fret not upon return. Will aid in finding a cozy spot suited to you. Sweeted to me, as if she grasped my desires. Safe travels, Angela? Oh, Mom, I knew you'd get it. You're so understanding. We adore you, click. I held the receiver, then burst into laughter. First genuine mirth since Robert's demise. The absurdity amused me. My daughter pilfered from me, evicted me essentially, condescended, all for a likely doomed escapade. But the betrayal's ease wounded most. 45 years devoted, erased in moments. I logged into my account online. Indeed, a deposit mocked me. They'd undersold the cottage hastily for quick cash and the truck for scraps. That afternoon, from my window, I spied Angela and Edward loading a taxi. He hauled massive bags, she toted a lavish handbag. They chuckled, embraced, schemed, youthful thrill-seekers. No glance my way, no farewell. As the cab vanished, I brewed tea at the table, Robert's files arrayed. Choices loomed. I could sue, reclaim all. But intuition suggested a wiser, instructive path. I phoned Mr. Peterson, Robert's attorney, from the funeral. He'd offered aid then. Now I required it. Mrs. Brooks, pleased to hear from you. How fare you? Well, Mr. Peterson. Urgent meeting needed. I uncovered Robert's documents I don't comprehend. Come tomorrow morning. That night, sleep came peacefully. I dreamt of Robert in his armchair, perusing the paper as always. Spotting me, he grinned. About time, darling. Time to assert yourself. Awakening brought not joy exactly, nor grief, but resolve. Purpose clarified post. Robert's loss reclaim mine uniquely. Next day, I dressed meticulously, the burgundy gown Robert deemed elegant. Hair styled, makeup subtle. Mirror reflected a resilient woman unseen lately. Mr. Peterson's office, classic structure, marble halls, vast windows. He welcomed warmly, but documents shifted his demeanor. Mrs. Brooks, this exceeds expectations. Robert was astute. Indeed, Mr. Peterson, I've perused them. What legal steps? He affirmed legitimacy. I owned all. The cottage sale, invalid. Angela lacked authority. We can reclaim it swiftly. Pursue fraud charges. No charges. Handle discreetly. He nodded curiously. A's client, yes. What specifically? Void the cottage sale quietly. Secure full control of assets, especially Angela's building. Anonymously, exiting, awakening surged. Streets bustled normally, but my world transformed. I plotted. Weeks blurred oddly. Outwardly, destitute widow deserted. Secretly, affluent, reclaiming covertly. Mr. Peterson updated efficiently. I lingered in my home, mine despite Angela's assumptions. Mornings breakfast at our table, neighborhood strolls. Neighbors offered pitying nods. Aurora, longtime adjacent, approached while I gardened. Antonia heard Angela fled to Europe, leaving you solo. Yes, with Edward on business. How'll you manage? Robert left little. If she knew. I'll cope. Aurora, need meals, errands. Kind but fine. Such exchanges recurred. Butcher, baker, corner shop, with softened tones for the afflicted. I nodded gratefully, inwardly relishing the charade. Dual existence. Mr. Peterson rang Wednesday. Good news, cottage sale nullified. Buyers refunded, unaware of fraud. Yours again. Superb. The building, more involved, but 2 weeks for direct control. Update me. Post, call, coffee in hand, Angela pondered. 3 weeks abroad, silent, no contact, to her. I'd vanished post funds. But change neared. I bussed to the cottage, familiar wrote. It stood unchanged, compact, beige, ocean view deck. Pots adorned steps, but essence intact. I perched opposite, reminiscing summers, Angela's sandcastles, Robert's grills, my salads, her friends, Edward. All monetized by her. A senior emerged, noticing me. You all right, lady? Yes, reminiscing. Knew prior owners well. Sad tale. They said the old woman ill, quick sale needed. Bargain, but illegal. Knew personally? Via agents, daughter managed, mom incapable. Tragic indeed, I mused. Glad no loss. Yes, though seeking elsewhere now. Hurt heavy departing. Not funds, but Angela's fabrications of my frailty to rationalize. That evening, Mr. Peterson again. Another request: retrieve Robert's truck. Tover. Power of attorney Angela used. Signed post-death. Memory flickered, grief blinded. I'd signed her papers for arrangements. Knave. Possible. Prove deception complex? Proceed. Weeks formed routine mornings as pishable widow. Afternoons studying files, consulting Peterson, learning finance. Robert's savvy shown, investments strategic. Angela's building rental gold mine, appreciating area. Edward, deep debts, collateralized falsely. Banks would pursue. Friday, Peterson, paperwork done. Full control, truck returned. Buyer acquaintance, compensated. Outstanding. Now, eviction notice to Angela? Silence. Certain? Absolutely. She deemed me irrelevant. Now she'll see my significance. To Europe. Deliver upon return. Imminent, I sense. Accurate. Afternoon, Aurora rushed. Antonia, Edward's bank troubled. Loans on non-owned apartment. Really? Angela unaware, returning to fix. No business. Dead escape. Ideal. Angela trusted Edward, sacrificed us, now exposed. Porch tea, stargazing Robert's soul's theory. Thanks, love, to heavens, for posthumous protection. Morning. Peterson. Angela landed. Alone. Edward remained. Major quarrel. Notice sent. Today, tomorrow receipt. Kitchen, anticipation, mingled nerves. Angela, imminent discovery. Mother, no victim. She reached apartment Tuesday eve. Aurora, informed Wednesday. Looked awful pale, shadowed eyes, wept flight long. Solo. Dorman needed super's key. Hers absent. Edward fled, or she did. Wednesday afternoon, Peterson. Delivered personally. 30 days standard. Sore. She discarded me callously, consequences teach. Understood. Sleepless. Envisioning Angela's shock, bewilderment, denial, fear. Verification, legal truth. 8 a.m. ring, Angela frantic. Mom, urgent talk. Morning, dear. Odd letter, vacate 30 days. Mistake? From whom? Robert Investments Inc. Know it? Poetic. His name? No. Legate. Verify. Help, Mom. Edward ditched me. Confused. Confirmation, abandoned post funds. Home troubles grave. Sorry. Where now? Apartment, but uncertain. Can visit. Need someone. Irony, post abandonment, mother recalled. Anytime. Hour later, she arrived gaunt, shadowed, attire rumpled, eyes swollen. Mom. Halted hug. Please. Kitchen table. She seemed diminutive, childlike with woes. Sorry, leaving harshly. Past. No. Voice cracked. Now alone. Edward. Fled with Parisian waitress, 25. No venture, lie. Escape debts with your sales funds. All debts. Over 100K. Forged signature. Prove ignorance. Complicated. Marital responsibility. Divorce. Vanished. Rat fled, leaving her mirrored betrayal. Sorry, dear. Didn't know severity. Thought he loved. Tool for funds, sobs. Stupid. Tempted, warn of prior signs, but fact held. Love blinds. Don't self-blame. Ruined us both. For him who fled. Past. No. Lost dad's legacy, now paupers by me. If known, wealth ample. Not revelation time. Lawyer for notice. No funds. Plan. Stay briefly. Till job, small place. Awaited request, post theft. Rescue sought. Always your home. Surprise? After everything? My daughter eternally. Desperate embrace. Mine calculated. Thanks, won't burden job soon. Rest first. She fetched items, I reflected, settled unsuspectingly. Refuge illusion, next tea. Teach poverty's contrast. Choice vres consequence. Evening, Peterson. Investigate Edward's debts, amounts, creditors, separation options. Feasible. Secret. Plan. Simple, save her post, understanding true low. Hung, savored Robert's special wine. Occasion warranted. Game afoot, cards mine. Angela moved next day, 2 cases, box remnants. Unpacking childhood room, humiliation evident. From luxury to refuge. Found this in apartment, envelope with my name, Robert's hand, smaller, newer. Edward's things perhaps forgot? Heart raced, composed. Open together note, key Antonia, post main envelope means daughter's struggling. Key downtown bank box 247. Aid wisely. Love eternal Robert. Box. Dad had? Unaware. Lie. Check. Maybe leave. Perhaps vital. Valuable. Desperation clear. Let cling pre-reveal. Tomorrow. Dinner first in months. She cooked tasting remorse. Europe details worsening tales. Edward lied, all debts vast. Possible. Forged via marriage docs. Proof. Bank sure. Location. Disconnected. Favor done, solo consequences. Sorry. Thought love. Easy mark. Blindness. Ruined years too. Took house. Truck for deserter. No, both struggling by me. Unaware wealth. Angela nervous, hopeful. I feigned fiscal naivete. Bank verified. Opened 40 cells, rings, necklaces, heirlooms, new pieces. Letter valued 2000K. Angela gasped. Fortune. Think. Yes. Emerald. Treasure. Significant, but fractional fortune. Do. Unsure memories. Sell some. Reclaim cottage debts. Again, Edward priority. Sure use inheritance for his mess. No choice. Banks pursue. Irreversible. Must. Home. She examined. Calculating sales keeps. Painful history commodified. Can get 180K. Afternoon. Bills counted. Less hoped, but urgent debts. Sure. No option. Seizure risk. Even house. Irony, fearing loss of mine. Paying with Robert's jewels. Advisor collateral backed first. Evening. Peterson call while she organized. I. Report worse. 200 QF banks. Privates. Falsified signatures. Angela liable. Yes, but prove ignorance. Long. 50K lawyer. No guarantee. Pay. Doubt access. Prepare docs, free her silent. You'll cover. Protect, specifically. Hung. Angela eyed jewels sadly. Thinking dad? Disappointed? Loved, understand. No, taught values. I opposed, selfish, abandoned. Mistakes? Learn. How fix damage. Awaited query, ready face truth, but not yet. Bottom deeper. Daysky watched decisions, budgeting, creditor talks. Job hunt amid ruined credit. Cruel essential lesson. 3 interviews today. Evening wary. 2 denied legal issues. 3rd, night cleaning part-time. Accept. Must. Better nothing. Night freeze days. Daughter comfy 40 guffa years now laboring. Heartbreaking, proud. Facing sans expectation. Handle physical. Learn can't burden. Your home. Generosity, not exploit. Night Angela shifted. Aurora visited. Ask new Angela's return state. Mean. Left arrogant. Europe success. Back broken, cleaning with you. Life twists. Something humble now. What? Value taken granted. Like loving mother. Think right? Good mother, not all forgive post-treatment. If new full power solve, chose suffer for lesson. Right? What good mother does, Angela value you as strong, not rescuer. Exact plan, respect, not need. Happening. Yes. Talks different. Grateful adult. Angela returned dignified, earned. First day. Toe helped. Mrs. Johnson 60. 20 years cleaning. Started post-abandonment, 3 kids. Independence, dignity, wise. Said 2 types, no opportunities, ruined own. Asked mine. Said had all. Family, home, inheritance. Ruined for worthless. Response. Lofty ebb, no why here. One ahead. Water poured. Sat. Week's hardest, important. Why? Understand matters, not money, luxury, impressing, genuine love, their collapses. Let finish. Right hate. Abandoned needy. Took legacy nuisance. Here expecting forgiveness. Forgave. Not self. Till prove change. Peterson morning process near free debts. Time post struggle. Reveal never alone. Meeting organized. Truth time. Friday Peterson's told Angela lawyer aid sans details. Nervous cost. No pay. Here first. Arrived she best attire loose on slimmer frame. Anxious expecting woe. Thanks coming. Warns. Finances tight. No high fees. Topic exactly. Glance me. Review docs. Folder rid. Confusion to shock. Say Edward forged fraud evidence. Yes, investigated weeks. Who paid? Look me. My turn. Angela, confess. What? Braith. Father left more. Much. Mean. Show other. Second folder deeds, statements, investments. Read silently, confusion, disbelief, shock, realization. Properties, accounts. Yes. New cottage sale fraudulent. Reclaimed. Yes. New day call doctor. Yes. New return. New. Crying nights. Yes. Silence tense. Folders closed, eye contact. Why let suffer could help. Awaited. Needed learn uniquely. Value lost. Family, respect, responsibility. Abandoned, not money. Dignity, love, trust. Tears, understanding. Treated garbage. Yes. Saved anyway? Yes. Not expected. Not money, repeat errors. Bottom learn, self-save. Peterson, mother covered free debts, recovered properties. Free. Cleaning? Could if want? Hope not. Why? Teaches effort, value, work, dignity, dollar, respect. Look, forgive? Long ago. Self-forgive. Unsure, unforgivable. Mistakes post recognition matters. Alone silence processed. Even sans money, poor as thought same lesson. What? Nothing valuable unconditional love. Weak say knowing home you. Ruined, still mother. Never change. No, can't grant, earn daily respect, gratitude actions. Office exit new bond, chosen women post, test, weeks rebuilt unexpectedly. Angela kept job despite knowledge. Finish started, uniform on no broken, dignified effort. Aurora afternoon, remorse not poor, saw Angela lawyer. Talk much. Got cottage, solved issues costly, knew well. Want no. Friend 40 years lied, tea poured, sat. Robert left more. Enough worry? Free? How more? Plenty. Pretended why. Full tail call revenge plan bottom watch office reveal. Brilliant. Terrible. Terrible. Suffer when could help. Brilliant why? Needed learn value. Money rescue learn no consequence. Exactly. Hurt see. Daily. Crying tired. New early rescue no full lesson. Learned. Yes, keeps job despite access. Stays me. Uses savings help others. Helping? Coworker daycare? Smile. Not Europe Angela. No, understands money tool dignity work respect. Night Angela. Mrs. Johnson asked rich lady daughter. Said, yes, money no work. Why still? Explained prove self stand. Said, laud difference rich acting. Weiss. Yes, not have use relate. Sofa sat. Decision live here adult sharing not return child. Difference. Pay share, contribute partnership independent women love respect. No need. Yes, relationship different. Before took granted, now value, care? Keep, not forever. School. Social work. Why? Weeks taught many struggle sans support. Use resources help women like me. Perfect experience constructive. Edward? Arrested France fraud marriage. Deported soon. Don't care. Resent no. Favor no bottom no lesson. Tout. True love teaches needed hurts. Edward wanted here special luxury sans effort. You wealth work, respect, relations. Night, porch alone, stars, Robert thoughts. Fulfilled promise right, not money give, self-care teach, not solve, learn solve. Sunday beach house first post reclaim. Angela delayed processing. Ready. Think. Silent drive, arrived pause gazing. Some unchanged, others. Not seller, entered clean as kept, rooms walked, touching photos. Apologize. House specifically. Not sell, reduce memories transaction. Forgiven. Represents years, summers, holidays. Dad built porch, you garden, I swam. Hair always. No. Proud handling. Day cooked, cleaned, fixed. Reconnection ritual values. Sunset porch ocean. Proposal turn shelter women fleeing violence. Rebuild perfect. Robert approve help. Foundation maintain oversee via job. Sure turn sanctuary, best shared. Dad, home opens doors need love. Right. Generous always. Home new project bond, chosen love, respect, purpose. Bed silent Robert, did love. Understood matters. Felt reply, knew would. Both stronger think. Justice education not revenge, transformation not punishment, gained valuable. Authentic bond solid, crisis proof. Did you enjoy the tale, and from what town are you tuning in? Share in the comments. If it resonated, back me with a super thanks to deliver more such narratives. Grateful for your kind backing. Eager for your thoughts below. On display, 2 fresh life tales I suggest. Plenty more on the channel. Remember to join. Until next life tale, with warmth and esteem.